Hey everybody, sorry I couldn't make it today. Something came up last minute, and I can't make it to the Zoom. But I'm going to be here on this recording, showing you how to use the tools that you're going to be doing with Mrs. Hamilton today. She shared a link with you in your Canvas, and when you click on that link, it's going to take you to the Google Chrome web store. You got to make sure that you're using the Google Chrome browser. Okay. What you'll do at this link where it says add to Chrome, the blue rectangle on the top right, you're going to click add to Chrome. Okay. And the window is going to show up. You're going to click the white rectangle that says add extension. Okay. There's going to be a website that pops up. Okay. You don't need this website. You can close it and go back to this main one. It's going to open up this extension for you. Okay. But what I want to show you really quick is how to get this extension to live up here with your extension so you don't have to search for it because I don't see it right now. And if you want to use this again in the future, you're going to want to be able to find it easily. So this little puzzle piece right here that I'm pointing at, I want you to click on that. And then I want you to scroll until you find stop motion animator. Okay. And then click the little pin next to it to turn it blue. And it's going to live right there. So now whenever you click that little stop motion animator, it's going to open up this app that we're going to use right here. Okay, now here's how we're going to use it. We are going to create a very basic stop motion animation picture. Nothing like the movies in the video that you saw, but we're going to work our way up to that, right? And so I'm going to talk about the tools. Right here, you can turn it off and on. Don't worry about that one. You won't need to do that, okay? When you first open up the app, it might show up having a little box that says, do you want to allow your camera to work with this? And you want to allow it, okay? If you worked ahead and hit the wrong button, your camera will be black, but then you'll also want to look up here. Your next step is find the camera up here on the top right of your browser where I'm pointing. It'll probably have a red X on it. If it has a red X on it, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to want to click to where the button, make the circle blue that says allow the camera, and then click done. And you might have to click back up here on the extension to reload your extension, and then your camera should probably work. Okay. All right. So here's our buttons. The first one is to take a picture, and it's capture. And it's called capture because taking a picture is called capturing a frame. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle my camera down. We're going to use this neat little booklet that Miss Hamilton has given you, okay? And I am going to take a picture of this person. What I've done is I've drawn out almost like a flip book, because that's really how stop motion animation works. It's almost like it's basically a video of pictures or kind of like a flip book, right? Before I capture a picture, I'm going to show you this tool. Right now, my guy's upside down, but I'm going to flip my camera so I don't have to worry about orienting him or flipping my thing upside down. I can see it right side up on my end, and you see it right side up on your end. Okay. I'm going to click capture to capture a picture. And if you notice, as I move, look, it kind of gives me a shadow, so I don't have to be too concerned about where my person was. I can line them right back up for the next picture. Okay. And I have some other pictures drawn out. I went ahead and drew out. And then I have this guy. I can take a picture there of just my guy moving ever so slightly. And if you remember from the video, 1 second of video on stop motion is about 12 frames. Okay. I'm just going to keep taking pictures of the images I drew. Okay. I only did a few. I didn't do 12 frames. Okay. There we go. And then the last one's a blank page. I'll take that blank page. Okay. So I've taken all those pictures, right? And you kind of still see the ghost of that. Let me flip my screen so I'm not upside down anymore. If I click play, I can see what I've created so far. So I'm going to click play. And there you have it. If I want to slow down, see it says 7.0, and the FPS means frames per second. That's how many frames or how many pictures are going to be played in 1 second. Okay, so I think I only had about 7 pictures. So I have, if I hit play, about 1 second or a little bit more than 1 second of a video. If I slow it down to 2 frames per second and hit play, it's going to go a lot slower, right? But if I wanted to bump it up to 12 frames per second, which is what the video said is movie quality, watch how fast my video goes along. I didn't create a very long video, did I? So I might slow it down a little bit and do 9 frames per second. All right. So I've made a really quick one. You could fill up your whole book for this activity. Okay. Clear this little button right here. Be careful with that because it clears your whole thing. Every frame that you took will disappear forever. Okay. You'll probably use the undo button. So if I click undo, see how it got rid of my white page? So now when I hit play, it doesn't end on the white page anymore. And you can just keep clicking undo and it'll just keep taking off that last frame or the last picture you took. Okay. Record audio. If you want to, you can press that button. I can't show you that right now, unfortunately, because I'm using my microphone and it just gives me a message saying that I can't do both. But if you do that, what you can do is you can go back and while your video plays, you could put some sound. So if I want to do some like strange grunting or say ouch when the ball hits my character, I could put that in there. Okay. The last thing I'll show you is important because you can save this to your device. So where it says save, I'm going to click save, and it's this simple. I'm just going to click and name it something that you'll remember so you know where it's at, and click OK. And right there, it's going to live in my downloads. If I want to know where it's at, this little arrow right here, I can click that up arrow, and I can click show in folder, and all my files will pop up and it shows me this one is right here and it says it's in Windows C. Okay. If you want to move it, I know here's my movie. I'm going to move it to my downloads so I know where to go. Okay. And it'll download it. And so then when I go to my downloads, it's going to be right there. And I know I can go to my downloads and my movie will be there. Okay. And then later you can load it. You can click load and your files will show up and you can find your movie and load it. And you can even add to this movie if you want to add to it later. All right, good luck playing around with this. Sorry I couldn't make it today. I hope you enjoy it. Really hope next time that I will be able to meet with you guys and work with you on your projects. All right, have fun.